Welcome back to episode 28 of G'day from the USA. I'm your host, Lady Amanda, and I thought it would be fun to have a chat about what it's really like for an Australian living and working in the USA. Our very special guest today is Ashleigh.
Hey, y'all.
Oh, I love that. Ashleigh was born and raised in Alabama, and she's about as American as pecan pie.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm so
Thanks
happy
for
to have
having
you
me.
here. How do you say pecan? Is it pecan or pecan?
Okay, so over the years, I've kind of gotten to the pecan, but most certainly, if you go to the South, you're going to hear pecan pie. Pecan.
Really?
Yep.
So why does everyone up here say pecan?
Because they're wrong.
Sounds like clowns, like pecan.
Yeah,
pecan.
no, it's just wrong. It's pecan pie.
Yeah.
It's like pecan pie is like a staple Southern dish, a dessert, if you will. And
yes.
don't worry about it. Pecan.
Pecan. That's how an Aussie would say it, like pecan.
Yeah, of course.
But
Well, you're right. So there you go.
Obviously.
Obviously.
I know our Australian listeners are going to be so excited to hear your Southern accent, and I just wish that you could have met David and Will.
I would have loved that.
Because they want to live in the South.
Well, come on down.
Yes.
We would love to have you. The Southern hospitality is true.
Yes,
true.
I can't wait to hear more about that.
Yes.
Have you had a good week?
My week has been pretty decent. Work was a little stressful, but other than that, it was not bad. I cannot
Really?
complain. Yeah.
I've had a good week.
That's great. I'm glad you
we
had a great
caught
week.
up.
Yes.
I very much enjoyed our dinner. It was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Applebee's.
Applebee's.
Okay, so the locals don't love Applebee's as much as the foreigners do. Do you?
I do enjoy Applebee's. I will be honest, though.
Yes.
Up until...
Don't lie to me.
No, of course not. I can't look at you right now and lie. So, no. But I will say that it has been a minute since I had been to Applebee's until we went. And only because I think that for us, like...
Us as in an American?
Yeah, just having access to it all the time. It's just not necessarily the place that we think of, like, immediately to go.
I guess it would be like me going to McDonald's. I would never think to go there.
Right. And so, but I will say that I actually enjoyed our dinner. It was good. And then I'm like, oh yeah, Applebee's. That's what's up. I like Applebee's.
Yeah, I feel like I think Australians love it because it has a great range. You can get pasta, you can get like steak. Like you can pretty much get a range of anything. It's cheap.
Yeah, it's super cheap. You can
it's
get
good
what you
quality.
want. Yeah, the food is good.
I mean, I know I rave about this all the time, but happy hour. Like, seriously, $5 meals.
I know. That was so, I was like, oh man, you really did. You were such a cheap date. I would have spent more money on you.
I know.
But it was
nice
a
that
cheap,
you paid.
Of course.
I am a cheap date.
You are. So
I
if I
know.
were looking to save on some money, I'd be like, Amanda, let's go to dinner. I know you're not going to like get an $80 steak.
The lobster.
Yeah, lobster,
Yes.
steak and lobster.
Wouldn't do it to
but
you.
it would have been okay either way.
It would have.
Yeah.
I also had a new experience this week.
Yes, do tell.
I went to a rage room.
I have heard so many fun things about that.
Okay.
Do tell.
I don't even know if I knew these existed. I feel like I may have in the back of my mind. I went with a couple of friends and it was crazy. You pretty much put on some overalls. Mm-hmm. They give you a mask. They give you gloves and lock you in a room with a metal wall and a bucket of, I want to say, Goodwill items, which is like wine bottles, plates, like one cup had mother on it. It was this old school like shit that would be donated to Goodwill.
Sure.
And you have like a baseball bat, a golf club, metal bar, like hammers, like whatever you want.
So you pick your item.
Basically just smash the crap out of whatever you want. You can throw it against the wall, whatever. It was fun.
I think that would be so much fun. I've heard of them. I've never been. But gosh, can you imagine? Let's go. Yeah. Just imagine the aggression that you can get out.
It was just
even if you know whatever. Say we didn't have a pretty decent week, though we did.
Yes.
Just take it out on a couple of old
right?
items.
Because you know how Greeks throw the plates?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it was sort of like that. Like I had a plate and I was just throwing it.
Oh my
it was
gosh.
fun. Like I was like literally deliriously laughing.
Each thing just felt better and better
It did.
and better.
It did.
I think
bring
that's
it on.
so cool. Yeah.
The other exciting thing I did this week was went to the fair.
And
You went too, actually.
I did go to the fair.
Yeah.
It was all right. It was pretty fun.
Have you been to the fair here before? Was this your first time?
This was my first experience.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it was really cool. I enjoyed it. I'm not too big on the rides.
I don't do rides.
I don't either.
Again, cheap date.
No, yeah. See, we just walked around. I like food. I like fair food.
Okay, what did you get?
So I got a corn dog.
Okay, I ate my first bite of a corn dog today.
Today?
And I've never had one before.
Yes.
And one of my friends who I went with bought one. It was a monster.
The super big one.
Did
Long
you
one.
get it at that one?
No, we didn't get that big one because I was so hungry that I feel like I settled. Because after the fact, I saw the
and there was a line.
one.
We did have to wait.
Yeah.
So she got it and she said, take a bite. Okay, I had an impression that it was going to be like a hot dog with corn meal or something, like almost grits or some weird thing on it. It was almost like a donut.
Yes.
And I really, I had one bite and then she's like, I'm like, that was actually surprisingly good. So then she went and dipped it in mustard and was like, try it again. Didn't love it as much because it was more savory to me the first time and then it just went down some
kind of tarty
mustard path.
Yeah.
But yeah. Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it. In fact, back in the South, we have what we call the Peanut Festival, and it's similar.
Ooh, I had read up on this. You're ruining some of my truth or lie questions.
I'm so sorry. I will just say, speaking of corn dogs,
yes,
you'll have to come one year because we have, I think they're still there. I've been gone for 5 years, but there's a place at the fair. It's called the Corn Dog Man.
Oh, am I loving this?
And I'm talking like heaven.
That takes corn dog to a whole new level?
Yes, it does. It does. I've not had a corn dog that compares just yet.
Really?
Yeah.
But would you eat one in your day-to-day life? Or is it only a fair thing?
I think for me it's a fair thing.
Okay.
Because you kind of have to separate, when you go to the fair, you want specifics,
Okay.
Like funnel cakes, elephant ears.
Never had funnel cake, but I set out with a mission today to get a deep fried Oreo.
Wow.
So Oreo or Oreo?
Oreo.
And got it.
Yeah. How did you enjoy it?
You know what? I loved it.
Not too shabby.
It was actually good. And then my friends got an elephant ear and, like I said, a corn dog.
Yes.
So I actually had a bit of all. And my other friend got a fried Twinkie, but I didn't. She didn't share, actually, now I think about it.
Aw.
Bitch.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
Seriously, I shared my
everything.
Oreo.
You share everything.
My
Everyone
Oreo.
gets a bite of everything. That's the rules.
It is the rule, but it was so busy today.
Yeah,
It was, my God, parked in the back 40 and I couldn't find my car at the end. Not even going to lie. You know what I had to do to find it?
What did you do?
I finally had this realization when I was walking up aisle after aisle, set my alarm off.
Yes.
And it was so far from where I was looking that I was like, holy
You're
shit.
How did I get down this path?
Yeah. Because we just kept remembering K aisle.
Yes.
And it was mate, it was probably A. It was like nothing near bloody
Not
K.
even close.
They sent me on a bum steer. But overall, had a great time. Loved the experience. Oh, did you go in the butterfly enclosure?
No.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
Everyone said to me, do you go to the butterfly thing? I've said I've never seen it.
Uh-huh.
And I'll have to show you photos. I had maybe 5 butterflies on me.
Oh my
and one was
gosh.
on my neck. And
Yeah.
it was very a zen moment.
Yeah.
I actually felt very connected.
I didn't see that. I would have went
It was
in.
when you walk in
Yeah.
and you're walking up, it was right there on your left. It was
it's
so
just
close
right
to the
there.
start.
But is that going? We went in through the
ride entrance?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I may have missed that altogether.
Yeah. I was very lucky. I had free tickets from work. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
You know what? Yeah. How long does it stay for? I don't.
Tomorrow's the last day.
No.
Yeah. It was good.
Well, good. I'm glad I got the experience.
It was great. I look forward to the fair every year.
Yes.
And it did not disappoint. We are actually going to go, which you should come with, to the Puyallup. I can never say this word. Puyallup. Whatever, the state fair, the Washington State Fair.
Okay. Hadn't heard of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking back to what you just said to me, but let me ask you questions. But have you really been here 5 years?
Yes.
And I met you when you first came here.
Right. Yep. It's been 5 years.
In case I don't mention this enough or ever, I am so grateful for your friendship and to have you in Washington. Like to meet an Alabamian.
Yes.
Is that a word?
Yeah, we'll
Probably
go.
not.
Yeah, no, I like Alabamian.
What would you call yourself?
Oh, gosh.
Ashleigh.
Yeah, I mean, like the Southern girl with a fake accent, apparently. But
a fake accent.
Yeah, but
okay. Well,
so
let me
true.
just ask you questions. But yeah, just happy to have you here.
Thank you so much. And it was so. I mean, same. You're just so.
Love
great.
you, girl.
I love you.
Oh,
Aww.
so we can just go back. I love you, Mom.
I love you.
Okay. So I always ask everyone this question. What was it like growing up as a kid in the USA, but more specifically, Alabama, and which part of Alabama?
Okay, so I grew up in a tiny town called Newton, Alabama. More specifically, and more what people might be like know of is Dothan. And Dothan is literally called Circle City because guess what?
What?
Yeah, it literally, I'm not kidding. It makes a circle. It goes round and round
and that's
and
it?
round and round. Yeah, it was a big circle. It's busy. Traffic is lame.
Population?
Oh gosh, I don't even know what. I mean, 100,000 maybe. I don't even.
Oh, okay, so not too small.
It's not too small now, and it's probably grown. Like even going on this recent trip, I was like,
while you're talking, I'm literally going to Google it and just see.
And because you need to see the circle. It literally, it's Ross Clark Circle. It literally makes a circle.
And you had a good childhood?
I had a wonderful childhood. Shout out to my amazing wise mother, Christine.
Aww.
Chris, she would kill me. Sorry, Mom. I know you love Chris, not Christine.
Yeah.
But she raised me and my sister basically all on her own on a very low income, you know. She is a badass.
Do you feel like, because I feel like I had a similar situation in Australia, but I'd never felt like I missed out. It's 71,000.
Okay.
You were pretty close.
100,000 maybe, or yeah, close-ish. But gosh, I even thought it was more than that now because a lot of people are going south, Florida, Alabama.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
She sounds like an amazing person. Like from what I know of her and heard of her, I think I'm Facebook friends with her. So
yes,
she always posts such lovely things about your son. You have an amazing son, Cooper.
Thank you. I love.
We love Cooper. We love having him, and yes, having no kids ourselves, we absolutely adore all our, in quotes, nephews.
Oh my
nieces.
gosh, yes, of course. Cooper loves you guys so much.
Aww.
Yeah, he's a good boy too. I'm so
he
blessed.
is. Okay, how many states have you visited? A ballpark.
Ballpark.
Unless it's like 3.
No, definitely more than that. Probably, honestly, not as many as you. I know you are very well trapped. Okay, then. Nope. You have beat me, but I would ballpark maybe like 20.
That's good.
Yeah, I've been to a lot of places.
Because I feel like if you're living in Alabama, you're going to Georgia.
Sure.
You're probably going to Florida.
Of course, yes.
What's on the other side? What's on the left?
So, so even more of the left. So what you like,
I don't
Louisiana
know,
and all of
the
that.
west.
Like, you mean like more? Okay. So
like
then,
on that side, because Georgia would be to your
right.
What would be to your left if you were looking at the map?
Looking on the map to be into the left, I guess you would literally
Mississippi.
Yeah. You know what we say about? About Mississippi. We Alabamians say thank God for Mississippi.
What does that mean?
So what that means is Alabama is kind of like, it has its little, people jank on it a little bit. I
do hear a little bit that.
About, like you probably liable to date a cousin.
I did not hear that.
Well, people are just
They say
mean.
that about Tasmania in Australia. Like we have the same jokes.
So the same jokes, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so I guess, like we say, Alabama's kind of low on the totem pole-ish. I mean, we're just being honest. I love where I grew up. Let me repeat that. I love where I grew up.
Yes, it sounds very lovely.
But we're kind of lower on the totem pole as far as education and stuff like that, And so, but guess what? It could be worse. It could be Mississippi. So Mississippi.
So that's a little lower.
Yes.
Okay, what about Louisiana? Is that again to the left?
Yeah.
Like we're going across the Gulf? Yeah?
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, Louisiana's pretty fun. I mean, I've always enjoyed my time there.
New Orleans.
Is
Is that somewhere that you guys would go for like a vacation?
I've actually been just very little to New Orleans, but I did go to a bachelorette party there.
Oh, how fun.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Yes. I technically it wasn't my group of people, but one of
Oh my God, did you gate crush?
I did.
Oh, fuck.
I
mean, I love that.
Yes. I did. Shout out to my great friend, beautiful person inside and out, Jessica.
Jessica, we love you.
We love you, Jessica. So Jessica had invited me. She had lived in Tennessee previously and made a bunch of cool friends. I do actually like them. I'm still friends with some of them on Facebook.
Love that.
But she was like, hey, do you want to hit up New Orleans? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, I mean, what is it for? She's like, a bachelorette party. And I was like, well, yeah, if they don't mind, I'm going.
Yeah.
And guess what? They turned out to be a fun group. I actually went and met them in Tennessee. We stayed the weekend, and I met them beforehand. And then, of course, with my stunning personality, they were like,
you do
please
have
come.
the amazing personality.
They were like, please come on our bachelorette party. You're so invited. Come to the wedding even. And I was like, okay.
Did you go?
I didn't go to the wedding because here's what happened. It was unfortunate, but I think they kind of had a falling out.
Oh, no. They didn't get married?
No, they got married. It wasn't the bride and the groom. I think Jessica.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
Jess.
know. I really don't know what had happened, to be honest. I can't quite remember, but I think, not even maybe in a falling out, but like she had moved back to Alabama, and you just kind of lose touch. And,
it happens.
It happens to everyone, I suppose.
Yeah.
But so she didn't end up even being in the wedding. She was supposed to be a bridesmaid.
Ooh.
Yeah. I didn't
Rabbit
really.
hole.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jess.
But I know. Sorry. But you know what? What we'll always have is New Orleans.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
And you know what we are going to have?
Yes.
What?
What you're talking about, the cruise?
Yeah, we're going to have a cruise. We have just decided.
Yes.
We could have done 8 podcasts before we actually hit record on this one. I'm not kidding. We probably could have done 8.
I think so.
We're going to go on a cruise.
We are. This will be my first cruise
ever.
So thank you for introducing me to
the cruise life.
And providing me with a first cruise. How amazing.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Thank you. Me neither.
You're welcome. There's that hero word.
Yes,
okay, I've got another question for you. Favorite store? Oh, I already know this. This is a given.
Do you? Well,
Bed.
No,
sorry.
Bath
and Body Works. Sometimes I get bed, bath,
and Beyond and
Table
Bath
or whatever.
Works.
Bath and Beyond and Bath and Body Works. They're very similar sounding to me. Am I close?
You're so close. I love Bath and Body Works. I am a junkie for that. And I actually get kind of janked on it a little bit, but I will, whatever.
Because she has given me the most amazing gifts from this store repeatedly.
Yes, I love it. And that's the thing. Maybe I buy a little bit extra, but I will always have that. Oh, gosh. Sorry.
Is this your phone? No. Feel free to answer it.
No, I'm not going to answer it. Just if you can make it at least stop ringing. Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, just end it out. I don't know who.
I'm trying.
I don't know who to be calling me at this hour. Just hit a button on the side.
Okay.
Got it.
It's from Alabama.
It's always usually.
But it's just no name.
No contact. Okay, it's fine.
Wow, it's like they hear us talking about them.
I think so.
So, what was your favorite store? Was it that? I feel like we're going to one up that.
So, well, there is a place that I really loved, but it's like not a chain or anything. It's a place called Dirt Cheap.
Oh, it's like speaking my language.
Right?
Was it Bargain City?
Yeah, it's like literally like you have to go in there with an open mind and be ready to like look through and wade through the stuff.
Is it almost like a Goodwill but nicer?
It's similar but nicer.
And
sure.
Is it like secondhand stuff?
Yes, secondhand stuff.
Consignment sort of store?
Consignment, yeah. And like it's a hit or miss. You don't
Alabama?
give up on it in Alabama.
Okay.
You don't give up on it if you don't go in there and you don't find something.
No, it's like the next time you'll find something.
Yeah, I also love TJ Maxx, but I know we have one here. But I do like TJ Maxx.
Yeah, they just started getting those in Australia.
Yeah, oh good.
But I feel like the clothing or whatever is not as cheap there. Like here you can get like a brand name for like $15-$20.
Yeah, I'll have to take you to Dirt Cheap.
I would love that.
Yeah, because
there's
like I said,
so much
it's not
you
a
need
chain.
to
It's just
introduce
a little area in our hometown of Circle City, Dothan.
Oh.
And it's a really fun place. I love it. And I also love thrift stores of any kind. I mean, like, you know, you can find some really great things there.
Oh, my God.
You just got to be patient.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we were in Arizona, in Sedona, we saw this table for like $17. Like, we were waiting for a table at the restaurant next door. Mm-hmm. And we went into this like thrift store, and there was this table for $18. Like, it was so cheap. Yes. And David's like, "Oh my God, you need to get it," but we obviously couldn't get it back on the plane.
Right.
Long story short, we went to Camas here, and we saw a similar table, just a different shape. Like, this one was round, the other one was like a oblong, and it was like $900 or something. He's like, "I told you." And I looked at that table in the thrift store and was like, "Oh my, I wouldn't even pay $18 for it." And he's like, "No, this is like worth like hundreds." And I'm like,
yes.
But I don't have that eye.
Okay, well.
Favorite restaurant?
Oh, let's see. So there's a place called Things and Wings.
Is it like very American bar food?
Yeah, well, it's like a chicken wing place.
Yeah.
You know, like hot
wings. Love wings?
I love hot wings.
I don't like the bones in them. I do like those ones like what you had the other day, like a boneless.
Yeah.
Is that maybe just a chicken nugget?
Yeah, it's with some sauce on it.
It's not really,
right?
They've not really removed the bones from that.
Yeah. No, I do enjoy just, you know, off the bone, you know. I do like that.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
You know how someone puts it in their mouth and then it comes out clean?
Yes. Yeah, I can.
I'd pay money to see that.
Oh, well, let's go. I mean, there is a place here called Fire on the Mountain that I enjoy.
Fire on the Mountain?
Yeah, it's in Portland.
Done.
Let's go.
Done.
Yes. And I will show you. And it's clean.
Okay.
Clean bones.
Done. First job.
Oh, goodness. I was, and shout out to my friend Kristen.
Hi, Kristen.
Hi, Kristen. She got me a job. I think I was 15.
Yes.
And there's a place called Landmark Park.
Uh-huh.
And it's kind of like a historical little staple in our town.
Yeah.
A lot of like old timey buildings and just fun things. They do a lot of events out there. You can have weddings out there. Beautiful piece of property. Landmark Park when I was 15.
What was your job?
So you kind of bounce from, you know, little area to area as your weekend comes up. But my least favorite was working at the gate. You know, sitting in
the gate.
At the gate, yeah. You sat in like a wooden booth, and you basically collected the money for the people to come in. It was hot.
Still,
I mean, it was fine.
What were you getting paid back then?
Oh gosh, nothing. I think
my first job, I was like getting $3 an hour.
Oh, okay. So maybe I got like 5.
But maybe. I was also underage. Like I was doing it under the table. Like I was 13, and you had to be like whatever to work.
Now I think they hire at 15. They also hire for like at grocery stores for like baggers, you know, people like bagging up, you know. And so I don't recall that maybe whenever I was that age, I don't know if you could have worked at 15. I think you had to be 16. So
it's so
for
old
me,
here.
Yeah. So for me, Landmark Park was the one place that we knew that they hired 14, 15, you know. There was also a planetarium. Now that was my favorite. I love that. Yeah.
You worked there?
Yeah, it's on the same property as Landmark Park.
I want to go to one here. I think there's one at OMSI.
I think it's I've heard and I've never been. So
let's go.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're just making so many plans.
Yes, thank you. This has been fun.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
Oh goodness. Well, I think I always kind of knew that I wanted to go into the medical field.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think I always knew. And my father used to always say, because he was in the Air Force.
Oh.
And yes, he was in the Air Force, and he did like nurse, not nursing. He wasn't a nurse, but he did that kind of stuff. He
like
worked in a hospital. Or something? Yeah, kind of like a medic. And he was specifically to like pediatrics, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so I remember him always telling me, and it's very accurate because I worked all through COVID, obviously. You know, a lot of people had to shut down their whole lives. Did you get COVID? I did. It finally got me. Yeah. And it was whatever. It was bad for a minute, but we
survived.
moved on. Yeah. Cooper got it first and then bestowed it upon me.
That was kind.
Yeah, he's so sweet. But I will say that he had it. He barely had any symptoms. Just little sniffles, a little fever.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh,
dying.
Yeah, it was bad for me.
I actually got mine on the cruise. Speaking of cruises,
I remember.
I probably was patient zero and gave it to everyone on the cruise. I'm not even going to lie, but where did you go to school? Like when you left high school, what did you do? Like, did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to Wallace Community College. Mm-hmm. So,
in Dothan?
It's in Dothan.
Okay.
I had thought about, I want to go off to college, but then, the financial, wisdom, I guess, kicked in. Do I really want to go? Because if I would have obviously had my choice, University of Alabama, Roll Tide.
Oh, is this a famous one?
This is.
I feel like I heard Alabama has some really good schools. Is
they
that
do.
correct?
Yeah, I think they have really good schools. And we, a lot of people here love their pro football and we're college football, like Alabama.
That's a big thing in America.
Yes, football is.
It's like nothing in Australia.
Yeah.
And I think we have it.
What?
Yeah.
No.
So backwards.
So, well, it's fine. No, it's okay. I mean, you guys have your own
our
thing.
own things.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we're finishing each other's sentences.
Oh my God.
Okay. Yes. Aww. So yes, Wallace Community College. I knew medical, but I wasn't quite sure. But I knew I had to get through basics first. So then it was just like, oh, what about? I knew I didn't want to be a nurse because my sister had already been down that road, and I knew that nursing wasn't quite for me.
Yes.
So I knew that my next best guess was radiology, which is what I did.
So you literally have had this career since you left school?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes, I have been a radiology technologist since 2009.
Wow. And then you are now in the cath lab.
Yes, the cardiac
Was that
cath lab.
a promotion for you or just a sideways
Yeah, it was just,
career move?
I think the fun thing about radiology is when you can literally bounce into different modalities of it.
Yes.
You can go to ultrasound, you can go to MRI, you can become a CAT scan tech.
Yep.
My friend Randy, he convinced me to check out the cath lab because he knew that I was just kind of like, okay, felt stuck in a rut.
Right.
There's only so much you can do with just basic X-ray radiology. Yeah. And I was just like, ugh. I wanted something to challenge me again.
Yes.
And oh boy.
It does.
Did it.
Because you're dealing with strokes, heart attacks.
And that was even hard for me coming out here. That was another huge learning curve because my facility that I worked in Alabama, we didn't have neuro coverage. We didn't do strokes. That was across at the other hospital. So
because you're literally dealing with life or death.
Yes. It's very intense. And just as it can go smoothly, it can get very, very, very difficult very quickly.
Do you often have to give CPR?
I won't say super often, but yeah, you always have to be ready. In fact, being on the shorter side, I have during a moment of CPR that wasn't necessarily going good because, I just, even with the table as low as it can go, standing and trying to tower over these people, they're not on the floor. They're on a table. They're on a table.
Are you jumping up on the table?
Oh no, I didn't jump on the table, but we have like step stools, right? And then, but even on this step stool, I'm a short girl, and so on this step stool, I still didn't feel like I was on my tippy toes, and then you still just can't get that right amount of pressure. So I had a fit. And guess what? I have a double decker specifically for me.
What?
It's a 2-step stool.
So that you can actually get the leverage.
I am so I am taller. I feel like I'm on top of the world on that thing. And
that's
so
incredible.
No more questionable CPR.
No, you're saving that person's life.
I'm doing
I would feel very confident in your capable hands of crushing my chest, trying to save me.
Broken ribs, I'm sorry, but I'm going to help you.
Take it. Best advice anyone has ever given you?
Oh, my goodness. So I think, obviously, the best advice would always have to be from my mother, right?
Uh-huh.
She is such a wise one. I love her. She's amazing. But I think the best advice she's ever given me is to literally, be kind.
Yes.
That's the most important thing. Try to hold your head up high and just show grace in every opportunity that you can, because you never know what someone is going through.
It is true.
And just
no matter what they display to you.
Right. And then just to always don't let them see that they get to you,
Yes.
We're very proud, strong Southern women. That's just the way my mom taught me. And so for us, there's a lot of pride that comes behind that.
Yes.
And, we definitely can cover our emotions a little bit just to show that we have not let them get us down.
I've seen enough of those Southern movies to know how true that is.
Yeah, Steel Magnolias.
Oh, my God. That's one of my favorites.
Mine too.
I absolutely love... My favorite actress ever is Julia Roberts.
She's so good.
God, I love her. And she was from she's from Georgia.
Right.
And oh God, I love her accent.
Mm-hmm. It's just she's just lovely.
I know.
And that
everyone
movie is
says
just
that
lovely.
she can be a real bitch in real life, but I don't believe it.
Well,
I still think she's amazing.
We're gonna see the good in everyone.
Always.
Always.
Now I have a random question.
Sure.
Have you ever seen a twister?
Yes.
And was it everything you dreamed of, or was it terrifying?
I think it's obviously super terrifying. The sounds that it makes, it really is like a train, whistling. And
but can you not look away? Are you like looking at like, holy?
It's so crazy. It's so nuts. And then, but you know what? You get to a point too where you're literally like, you're not as. I mean, of course you're scared and it's intense, but you're not necessarily as. I mean, I grew up in a place, the high school I went to was called Wicksburg, and it was called literally Tornado Alley.
Okay, so this is what I was like researching. There's like Tornado Alley, and that's what made me think, like, I wonder.
Yeah, we've definitely seen them, but you know what? You definitely have the storm shelters. Like, that's a big thing.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Like what you see on the movies where there's like the shutters and you crawl down under the house?
Yes, you can get under the house.
Yeah.
They're somewhat a little bit different than what you see in the movie, and it just depends on their homes and how they set it up.
Yeah.
As long as you get into a basement underground. Yeah, a lot of houses do have it because
like
it's very important. Yeah, it's very important.
It's hard to imagine that as an Australian, growing up like that.
Right.
I have a game for you.
Oh goodness.
Guess the Australian word. Yeah, okay. I feel like you may know some of these, but
I hope so. I
feel like anyone that knows me has probably heard me like say things. Like I was going to do sunnies. Yeah. Because you gave me these really cool sunnies, and I was going to say, but everyone knows, like I always say sunnies, so it's probably sunglasses. Okay. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay, Chrissy.
Chrissy. Like, is it like, that's a little bit crispy? Crispy?
No,
crispy? Like crispy bacon?
Like CHRISSY. Chrissy. I mean, think of like sunnies. Chrissy.
Yeah.
Nothing?
No.
Christmas.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, so super, okay.
Like, what'd you get for Chrissy?
Yeah,
you know
I think I'm overthinking it.
Yeah, okay. I mean, we are not that smart.
I mean, you are smart.
We literally will shorten instead of like afternoon, we say arvo.
Okay.
Like the more we like you, the shorter your name gets.
Okay. So that's actually a good, okay, I got it.
Yes, Ashleigh. No.
Wait a minute. Oh, no. Well, you're supposed to mean Ash?
Ash, A.
Yeah, A. Just go A. That's all.
Okay, bloke.
Oh, that's like a man.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
How'd you know that one?
Oh,
it's probably
Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin. Everyone loved him here, didn't they?
I did.
He was so huge here.
The crocodile hunter, I think. Yeah,
okay, right? I was trying to remember this last week. Is it the crocodile hunter?
I think so.
I can't remember. It might have been. Steve Irwin. That was very sad when he died.
I know.
Okay, Sheila.
That's the girl.
Yeah. You are good.
Thank you.
Okay. Now this one I have not thought of because it's never said in America, but it's always said in Australia. EFTPOS. Yeah, I know. Blank. EFTPOS.
EFTPOS.
EFTPOS. And it's actually an acronym, but we just call, like, instead of saying EFTPOS, we're just like EFTPOS.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine you'd even know this.
Not even.
So I've never heard it. So basically they're asking if you want to pay by debit or credit card.
Oh.
And it actually means electronic funds transfer at point of sale.
Wow.
So you know when they say, do you want to pay by card here? Mm-hmm. It's basically there. They'll say FPOS.
Wow. I'm glad you've filled me in on that because obviously Australia is definitely on my list, of course, of places to go. Now I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, it's on credit. Thanks.
Yeah.
Because I know what it meant.
Exactly. Okay. This one probably easy. Cuppa.
A cup? Cuppa?
Cuppa.
Kappa.
CUPPA, like a cup.
Oh, a cup of.
Yeah,
a cup of coffee.
Yes, a cuppa, but we just say cuppa, like with an A at the end, like cup of tea, cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And like someone will rock up at your house and just be like, I'm here for a cuppa.
Okay.
Like put the kettle on.
Okay.
And
sweet.
you won't be invited. Like, you won't invite them around. They'll just rock up and be like, put the kettle on or whatever.
Okay.
Like I'm going to guess we're very southernish styled, hospitality wise.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought we could talk about the South.
Yes.
Because what better opportunity than to have a real life Southern person sitting here with me. I'm like so like jumping out my skin of excitement.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah. So tell me, how would you describe Southern hospitality? Because that's all I ever hear about when you go down south.
Okay. So Southern hospitality is definitely a thing. And, you know, a lot of times it can be kind of misconstrued a little bit and just like, oh, well, you know, they're, Southern hospitality, but not really. But no, I will stand my ground on this. We are very, very nice people.
I mean, I know you.
Yeah,
and
of course.
Yes, you are.
We are. So it's always Southern hospitality for us is like holding the door open for a lady.
Oh.
You will not understand. Like, I will teach my Cooper to be a Southern gentleman, whether he was raised out here or wherever I end up. You hold a door for a lady. I can't tell you how many doors have hit me.
Oh, what?
Since I've gotten here. I'm not kidding.
So you have noticed the difference
I have.
from being in the Pacific Northwest, which we're in Washington State,
to
Alabama.
Right.
Like if you walked into the bank, would someone have hold the door for you?
In Alabama, 100%.
Here,
always.
Help yourself.
Women, men. I mean, I say a Southern gentleman, but I'm telling you, like, we hold the doors open. We all, like, if you make eye contact with someone in the South, it's usually, hey, how you doing?
Oh.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, here it looks like you, like, I say that to someone random in the street, like as I'm walking past, like, hey, g'day. And they look at me like I'm about to mug them.
Right. Yeah, like what? Whoa, sketch, and it's like no, it's just hospitality.
Okay, so if you were driving along, had a flat tire, would someone stop and help?
Yes, I would think that someone would stop and help. Now, you know, obviously we're all on the trend and the know of things are a little bit more dangerous,
right? You have to be a
so
little
you
more
have to be very
surroundings.
Yeah, you be aware, but yeah. Someone would come and help you, 100%. I think you would more than likely run into a very good person as opposed to something that is a bad situation.
And I feel like Southerners are very welcoming to strangers.
Yes, I think so.
Like you will get a hug. Like Australians are very huggy people. So we literally can be hugging some stranger in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But I feel like Southern people are very receptive of that. Mm-hmm. Up here would be like, can you please get off me?
Yes, we do. We are huggers. We do love to hug people. In fact, at the fair, whenever I saw Maria, and I've only met her husband for the second time, hugged the kiddos. I was like, hey. And then I was like, oh, bring it in. Everyone gets hugs. So I hugged her husband. And he was like, oh, thanks. But
a bit more awkward.
It was a little bit awkward, but not really, because honestly, I was like, you just take this hug.
Yeah.
You're going to get it.
Exactly. So what else... what would you say was the difference between something Southern than up here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously the accent.
And
do you, what do you think of the accent up here? Are you like, this is so boring up here?
No, I just feel like they try to use too many syllables.
Oh, really? Like, give me an example.
Okay, so like water. How do you say water?
Water.
I say water.
Water.
Oh, that's
Did
good.
I sound American?
You did good.
Water.
Did. Oh, no. Try okay, water.
Wait, say it one more time.
Water.
There
you go. You still threw a little bit. But see, okay. So, and then So you say oil? Like
Oil.
I'm going to get my oil changed? Is that how you say it?
I'm going to get my oil
Like
changed.
in your car?
Okay.
No, you're going to get your oil changed.
Oil.
Oil.
All. Oh, okay. So it sounds
Yeah.
like you're saying all. Okay,
Yeah.
so say water as someone from the up here, Washington would say.
Oh gosh, I've heard it 1,000 times. Don't you mean water?
But
I'm
people
like,
say that?
yeah.
No, bitch, I don't mean that. I mean
I
water.
said what I said.
Said.
It's water.
Huh.
Yeah. Anyways, listen, this accent will
we
go
love
nowhere.
your accent.
Thank you.
Let's not be like everyone listening now is like, please keep talking, Amanda. Shut up.
No. I love your accent. I've always thought your accent was just so beautiful.
I keep going.
Thank you. Oh, God. Gosh, should I make a list of all the compliments
It would,
I have?
please.
I will. Don't you worry.
Okay, what about food, drink? Like what would you say? We obviously said pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
Is that the most southern dessert you could conjure up?
Pecan pie, peach cobbler.
Ooh, Georgia peaches.
Exactly.
Yes.
Georgia peaches. And just even, so I'm just going to throw this one. We'll go, a little bit more of all of my southern phrases. But do you know that a high compliment in the South, very big compliment, is to say you're as pretty as a peach?
Oh.
Yeah, because southern states are very, very well known for their peaches.
Yes.
Right?
I think
Georgia's
Georgia's called the peach state or something.
Yeah, Georgia peaches or whatever, so that is a high compliment. She's just as pretty as a peach.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like I sometimes don't know if that's like an insult. Because you know how like sometimes you'll say something like bless your heart.
Okay. Yes.
Do we go there? But then it's like an insult.
Okay.
Can either.
Can I go ahead and clarify the whole bless your heart thing?
I'd love it.
Because yes, we do. I mean, here's the thing.
Okay.
If we actually know and care and, say someone has been through a tragic event, okay? Someone that we do know and do care about.
Yes.
Right? And you'll say about something that's happened and, it was pretty horrific, right?
Right.
We would say, oh my gosh, bless your heart. And so hear me out. On that, we really truly mean it.
That's 100% legit.
That is 100%.
Like we are now
we know
blessing
you
your
and
heart.
we love you. We are like, man, that is terrible. Bless your heart. I'm sorry you had to go through that. There is a difference. Okay. Yes. Sometimes we're like, bless her heart. It's just the way you present it.
Okay. So it's the same like with tone. Like you say to someone else like, oh, I love your hair. And it's like, ooh, I love your hair.
Ooh,
like, you know what I mean? It's,
So
it's
I guess the way you present it.
Yes.
But for me specific and a lot of my girlfriends back in the South, how we can distinguish is instead of saying bless your heart, which is very, very well known amongst around, we just skip to it. If we are trying to insult you in any way, we just say bless it.
Ooh.
We don't say bless your heart. It's bless it.
Okay.
So it's like, oh, so-and-so did this and it was horrific. We're like, ooh, bless it.
Okay. So if I ever hear those words come out of your mouth, I should be worried for myself.
Bless it. I'm like, oof. Yeah.
Ooh.
That's where you're just like, oh no. Yeah.
Okay.
She's definitely going down a little mean streak.
Okay. So I don't know a lot of Southern phrases or words, but this is one that I always hear.
Okay.
And I'm probably not going to say it well, but y'all.
Y'all.
Oh, my God. Y'all.
Remember syllables, y'all.
Y'all.
Which definitely means you all. Hey, y'all. Yeah. And if you're just trying to like talk to a group, right? You see a group of your friends over there. Hey, y'all. Oh. You have to do it like that.
But would you just say it to me? Like, would you ever say, hey, y'all to me? Or are you like, there have to be more than one of me?
Yeah, I think I would have to have more than one of you. Just like, hey, y'all. Bye, y'all. Or whatever.
I do love it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure when I very first met you, I remember you were at the hospital and I was sitting in the car and you came out and I'm pretty sure the first words you said were,
hey y'all.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, my God, I love her accent. Yes.
Thanks. Yeah. So y'all, that's a big one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else can you teach me?
Oh, my goodness. Okay. So I have a couple of things for you.
Okay. Oh, God.
All right. Amanda,
yes.
Tell me what a buggy is.
A buggy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm probably going to sound real politically incorrect. Is it like what are they? Okay, I can't even think of the words. They're the people that don't have electricity.
What?
You know, in Pennsylvania or that they don't.
Oh, like an Amish person?
Yes, it's an Amish buggy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so like
a little horse and buggy.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay. I'm so glad you come up with that. That's cute though. That's cute.
Okay.
Do you know what a buggy is in the South? It's the shopping cart.
Like a trolley.
Yes.
A shopping cart. A buggy.
I can't, like, if you plan on, hanging out in the South some, I will say that if you go to a grocery store, just listen, hey, can you go grab me a buggy?
Oh, I love that. Will there be assigned buggies?
No, not really. I think it says shopping cart, perhaps,
okay.
because they just, but it's a buggy.
I bloody love it.
What you won't hear, and I think it'd be cute because they would also, obviously, we would love your accent.
Yes.
If you call it a trolley, that would really, really, really
yes, because I don't say
interest.
Cart. Like that's foreign to me. I normally just say grab a trolley.
Yeah. Okay.
And then often when I say it, I then have to be like, oh my God, what's the American word? And then it's like a whole conversation in my head, spitting it out, look crazy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like sometimes when I go to say, where's the toilet? And then I'm like, oh my God, that's so rude. Where's the bathroom?
Okay. So, and then a lot of these are phrases. Madder than a wet hen.
Madder than a wet hen.
Yeah. You can say it like an example. Ooh, she was madder than a wet hen.
So someone is really angry.
Yes.
I bloody love it.
Yes. And it was actually, I did a little research myself. It is a farming phrase, obviously. Huh. And, these protective and angry hens guarding their eggs can get a little crazy. I don't like birds. You know that. So
no, you have issues.
Yeah, I don't do birds of any kind. So I will never have to experience a mad hen because I won't be around it.
No.
But, so I think they used to dunk them in the water, in cold water, to kind of chill them out, like calm down.
Okay.
Like take a chill pill.
Calm the farm.
Yeah. And so that's where it came from, madder than a wet hen.
Bloody love it.
It's cute, right?
It is. I'll be using that one from now on and everyone will look at me like crazy. I'll be like, it's an Australian thing. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. Yeah, just pick it up from Australia. Yeah. I reckon.
Oh, I say that too, I reckon.
You do? See? Yeah.
I feel like that is not common up here or like. Do you say, do you reckon, or it's just like, I reckon?
Well, I reckon. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't say it in that
in that way.
sense.
Yeah, I got it. How
I'd
do you
be
say
like,
it?
Do you reckon we should go to the movies tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, if someone says, hey, is this something, and I'm not 100% sure, I'm like, well, I reckon. I don't know.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll have to use that one too.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't sound I don't have the same flowy, sing-songy voice.
Sure. No.
I just sound like I'm cutting it down. Yeah, I reckon. Whatever. Do whatever the hell you want.
It's fine. Whatever.
Fine.
Do you want any more?
Keep going. I'm bloody loving it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I told you about the
David is going to love these.
Yay.
David is going to be sucking these up.
I can't wait to meet you.
Yes.
Come back, David.
Yes.
And Will. Yes. Come back.
Would love them both.
I'm pretty sure you've heard this one. Hold your horses.
Hold your horses. Calm down. Just wait a minute.
Just slow down.
Yeah. Hold your horses. Yeah.
Give me some sugar.
I mean, are we going down a path here? Give me some sugar?
I mean, you can go down a path, but that's not the path
that you're going?
So, obviously, give me some sugar is I'm not asking for a piece of candy. Usually, usually grandmothers, when they would see their grandchildren and they were super excited to see them. Aww. My grandma, for example, when I'd go visit, come over here and give me some sugar.
Is that like
Hugs
a hug?
And kisses.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, she was the doll.
I love that.
Yes.
I'll probably get bashed if I say to someone, "Can you give me some sugar?" Everyone will be like, "Slap."
Well, it's all about the presentation and the person it goes to. So
I'll look like a pedophile. Give me some sugar. Yeah, it's never going to end well for me.
What about quit being ugly?
Oh, I love that. Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like I've heard it on a movie.
Yeah.
It's very cutting.
Yes.
You're not messing around when you say that.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not, I'm not asking you to go fix your hair and stop, look better. I'm telling you to stop being inappropriate.
Ooh.
Yeah, stop being inappropriate. Mind your manners. Stop being ugly.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. We have a lot.
Quit being ugly. Yeah,
quit being ugly.
Again, it wouldn't come off well with me.
Don't be ugly.
I would look ugly saying it.
No, you couldn't possibly.
Oh.
Hissy fit.
Hissy fit. I've heard of that. Just like a little hissy fit. Yeah.
Yeah, tantrum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say that to my son all the time.
Having a little hissy fit.
You're having a little hissy fit. Quit it.
Yeah.
Preaching to the choir.
Oh, I love that one.
I do.
I feel like I say that a lot. Like I'm preaching to the choir. Like,
so we're pretty similar in our, like, as Australian
this
and
is why
Southern
we're friends.
are pretty. I think so.
Yeah, the Aussie and the Southern honestly, I'm not even kidding because I feel like American and Australian, we sometimes get lost in translation, but the Southern and the Australian, I think, is where we connect.
I think so too. Yeah, because this is good. I have a bone to pick with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
I've heard. Yeah.
You're about to get it. Like, you're about to know why I've got an issue.
This out.
Yeah.
We're about to have a conversation.
Yep.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Mate, I've got a lot of bones to pick, but yes.
Yes. I mean, jeez. Yeah. I mean, where do we even begin? Bones to pick.
Bones to pick.
Yes. All right. So, don't know if I'm coming or going.
I've heard that one. Like, you just like, you don't even know what you're doing. You're just like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm coming or going. Like, I'm Arthur or Martha or.
Yes.
You ever heard that one? Arthur or Martha?
I haven't.
Okay, that must be more Australian. Like,
say it again?
I don't know if I'm Arthur or Martha.
Arthur or Martha.
Like the name Arthur.
Arthur?
Okay,
this is so
Arthur.
Fun. Arthur.
Arthur, yeah.
My dad's middle name, Arthur.
Yes, and Martha. Like,
and Martha.
The name Martha.
Why do I have to try to say it
I don't know. I feel
Martha.
Yes, yeah, those names.
I'm sorry. Yes, I
feel like I don't know if you're that or that. Like, you just don't know if you're coming or going. Like, what the hell you're doing at the moment. Yes.
Let's see. Okay. If the Lord is willing and the creek don't rise.
Okay, this is very Southern.
Yes.
I feel like if someone said that to me, I'd be very scared.
So, yes, this one is huge in the South. Well, so, just say, hey, can I see you, are we going to see you on Sunday at the barbecue, right?
Yeah.
Well, if the Lord is willing and the creek don't rise, that means,
I would
unless
be like,
unforeseeable events.
I guess maybe I would or maybe I won't. I'm not sure.
That's basically unforeseable events keep me from attending.
Yes.
Then, but if the Lord is willing and the creek don't rise, I'll be there.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's so sing-songy.
I love it.
Yeah.
You'll know this one for sure.
Okay.
If you make your bed, you're going to lay in it.
Oh, I do know that one. I feel like you say it in a lot more words. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not kind of remember how I'd say it now, but yes, I get it. Like, make your bed, you lie in it.
Yep, that's just the way
and it will catch fire, whatever.
Yes. So this one is a cute one. You could just say, well, she was more nervous than a cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
Oh, my God. I've never heard that, but I love it.
Oh, yeah. So someone's jumpy, scared. You can only imagine a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. How
I can
scary.
imagine. And funnily enough, I now have a vision of I saw my little rescue squirrel, Benita. We have 2 rocking chairs out the front.
Yeah.
And she literally jumped from like the porch thing to the one rocking chair.
Yes.
It moved, so she's flung to the other rocking chair. So basically I'm now picturing a squirrel in a room full of rocking chairs.
Yes.
But yes.
Yes.
I can imagine it would just be
jumpy.
like ching, ching, ching.
Yes.
And as we always do the podcast, we know that the cat has to go crazy.
Yes.
It's like a thing.
It's a thing.
Yes. So yes, I can imagine this. Love it.
Yeah.
Cute.
That one's a cute one. Well, let's see. What about, just take your own sweet time.
I mean, I know what it means, like take your own. But I love how you add the sweet to it. Like I'll say, take your time.
But we're actually being sarcastic.
Yes, that's what I would mean. Like take your time. Like bloody hurry up.
You're
thinking.
Yeah,
you just take your sweet time. Like
just take your time. Take your sweet time.
But you say it so lovely. It's like you're giving a backhanded compliment.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh my God. And you do it with a smile on your face.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like I actually genuinely wouldn't know if someone was being nice or mean to me down south.
Yeah.
But I would take everything as a compliment.
No, for sure.
Someone will give me an insult and I'll literally find something, like I'll be like, that is so sweet that you think that. Like I'll genuinely find something positive about it.
You always see the good in everything.
Even in every situation.
Yeah, and every situation.
Someone dogging me.
Yeah. You're just like, okay, well.
That's so sweet that you thought of me.
Yeah. Thank you for thinking of me. Okay.
Ooh.
This one's a little bit of a mean one. He could eat corn through a picket fence.
What?
Yep.
He could eat corn through a picket fence. Mm-hmm. I actually don't even know what that means.
Okay. So that is unfortunately just an unfortunate set of buck teeth on a child or a human. Let's not say child.
Teeth?
Let's not cone it down to just children. Buck teeth. Like horse teeth.
So they're going through through a fence to eat the corn.
He could eat corn through a picket fence.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a mean one, but I had to throw it in there because it's hilarious.
It's very Southern.
Yeah, it is. I think you've heard this one maybe. What in the Sam Hill?
Never.
Oh, goodness.
Is that just like what in the hell?
Yeah, it replaces cussing, basically. Swearing.
Oh.
Yeah. History behind there. I actually learned this too.
Yes.
Once was a man named Sam Hill. And
I feel like I have known there was a Sam Hill.
Right? Yeah, and apparently he is only known for, or maybe more, do correct me if I'm wrong, Southern folk, he's just as known for his vulgar language.
Oh.
That he became, what in the Sam Hill? And like, it was just kind of like, what I think they call it, what, euphemisms?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, side note here. Do you know what a John Hancock is?
A signature.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, just had this debate with someone and they're like, never heard of it. I'm like, every American knows this. So now I'm going to ask every American.
Yes.
It's my mission in life now to find out if really they do know it.
Tell me what a thingamajigger is.
Okay, I would say a thingamajig.
Okay, yes.
It could be anything. It could be a phone. It could be a pen. Like, pass me the thingamajig.
Yep. Or a doohickey.
Oh, God, I don't know what a doohickey is.
It's the same thing, basically.
A thingamajig.
Yeah.
The thingamajiggy.
The whatchamacallit.
Yeah, did you know there was a candy bar called a whatchamacallit?
No.
There is. It's in America. It's called a whatchamacallit.
And I feel like I might have seen it, but
yeah, because someone was like, "Can you get me a whatchamacallit?" And I'm like, "What is it? Well, what's it called?" No, a whatchamacallit. No, but what? Like, what's it called?
Yeah,
it was going back in the fourth, but anyway, it really was a whatchamacallit.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I have.
I don't think I loved it.
Purple wrapper, maybe?
It was like real lots of colours.
Okay.
I don't know.
So,
I'm making this up now. I don't remember.
No, I'm pretty sure you're right.
Always.
So hush up. Oh, hush up.
Oh, my God, shut up.
Yeah, girl. Just shut your mouth.
I feel like that is very cutting. Like, that ends the conversation. Hush up. Geek.
Yeah. Conversation's over.
Done.
It's over. No more talking. Hush up.
So when you say that, you've laid down the law.
Yeah.
There will never be another word spoken?
No, because Southerners don't give up that much, but yeah.
It would go back and forth a bit.
Yeah, it can go back.
But that would be an insult, like hush up.
Yeah.
I have to try that.
This one I really enjoy. I've heard it say to me so many times. So you best go on and give your heart to Jesus because that ass is mine.
Oh, my God.
And it's not dirty.
I can't even decipher that.
Yeah. So it's basically, growing up in the South, a little bit of the Bible Belt, right? And give your heart to Jesus. But it was usually, for me specifically, was in a term of like, you best go on and give your heart to Jesus because that ass is mine. I'm about to whoop your ass. You're about to get your ass spanked. I'm sorry if I said ass too many times.
No, say it more.
Ass. No, sorry,
We
Mom.
say ass, so it sounds sort of cute how you say ass.
Ass.
Yeah.
Yes. So.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have ever guessed that.
Yeah.
Like, I would have looked perplexed.
It was like you would have.
Someone said that to me.
Yeah, you would have been like, whoa. That's a little bit weird and dirty.
Okay.
maybe.
Do you also say, like, yes, ma'am?
That is a
yes,
huge
sir.
thing. Huge.
And I notice sometimes when you talk, you're like, Miss Amanda.
Yeah. Yeah.
I find that very sweet or very respectful.
Yes. So I think a big thing moving out here for me, especially in the medical setting. So I would have, how like some of the doctors here, like they don't mind us calling them by their first name, right?
Right. Is that
instead of saying
unusual?
Dr. So-and-so, they are okay with you saying, hey, first name, And so, no, the hospital that I would have been at, never. It was always
Fireable?
Dr. So-and-so, Dr. So-and-so. And then even toward the patients, I mean, I know it's like, okay, your name is so-and-so. Do you go by any other names or whatever? You know, people like William goes by Billy, right? Sometimes.
Right.
Yeah. And so you would kind of clarify that, but you would also continue to Mr. Harper, or just to give an example, last names.
It's very respectful.
It's respectful. Respect is a huge thing in the South.
I love that.
I do too. I've actually been like, yes, sir, no, ma'am, whatever out here. And not all the time. Some people find it endearing, but...
Do people find it offensive? Because sometimes. I know, like, some people here get insulted if you say yes, ma'am, and they're younger. I can't remember what the other way is. If they're younger than you or something, it's very
they're just
patronizing.
Like, huh? Yeah.
I actually don't think anyone says it to me, but I would be flattered.
Yeah. And the thing about it is so an experience that I had, I was like, yes, sir. Someone asked me a question and he was like, oh, no. He was like, that was my father. You don't have to call me sir.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, well, okay. And I literally corrected him. I was like, well, where I come from, we show signs of respect to our elders.
Oh, I love that.
So, and you would get into some big trouble if you didn't.
Yes,
ma'am,
Mr.
no, ma'am.
Harper.
Yeah. So whenever Cooper doesn't always do it, but whenever I am like laying down the law, I'm like, usually be like, do you hear me? Do you understand me? Yes, ma'am.
He says that?
Yeah.
That's so cute.
He doesn't always do it, but when he knows that I'm not messing around,
he's very respectful.
Yeah, he knows.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
You've raised a good kid.
Yeah, thank you. He's a phenomenal little boy.
He is.
I love him so much.
Have you got any more? Because I'm loving these.
Full as a tick. I mean, it's just pretty.
We would say full as a goog.
What is a goog?
I don't know, like full as a tick.
Yeah, so the same thing. Yeah, full as a tick. Very vivid and accurate, right?
Yes.
You know. Let's see what else I got. Let's see. So I don't know if I went over this one, but he was just too big for his britches. First of all, what is britches?
Oh my God. Is it pants?
This. Yes, it is.
Okay, so we would say too big for his boots.
Yeah, okay.
Like he's
same exact thing. You know, full of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking he's all that.
Yes. Let's see. I think. So you asked what it was like basically growing up in the South. And this is one of my friends, Jana's text, literally today.
Okay. She's your friend?
She's just a phenomenal girl. Yes, she's a really dear friend of mine.
Do we say Jana?
Jana.
Jana.
Yeah. Hey, okay. Jana, I love you.
God, it's so hard with these words like Megan or Megan.
Yeah, Megan.
Yeah, so when I hear Jana, oh God. Jana.
Yeah, just
I want
Jana.
to say Jana, but it's okay, Jana.
Okay, yes, Jana. She literally texted me. It was so cute. So growing up in the South, especially summertime, it's hot. It's real hot.
I was going to ask about the weather. Is it very humid?
Very humid.
Does everyone have pools?
Yes, usually a lot of people have pools. If you can afford to have the pool, then most people have it, you know. But she texted me, and I quote, "It says hot as the devil over here."
Oh, that sounds so Southern.
Yes.
I feel like that would have been in Steel Magnolias.
Yes. She is Southern through and through.
I would love her, wouldn't I?
I would, you know what? Maybe one day I'll just call her just so you can hear her. Yeah. Jana, we're going to call you soon.
Oh my God, I would love that.
Yes. It is hot as the devil over here.
She was
telling me, you know, just enjoy your last season here before you move back because it is hot as the devil over here.
Oh, God.
This one is really funny. So the South is also kind of called the Bible Belt. Okay?
Yes.
Right. You've heard.
Is that because there's like churches on every corner and it's very preachy?
There's a lot of churches and it's like, you know, growing up in a church, you know, is what a lot of us Southerners do and have done. You know, I mean, really, you know. Would you believe that there is a sign, and I don't remember if it's going up north or if it's going to the beach. I can't quite remember.
Uh-huh.
But there is a sign, and it's so funny, and I know a lot of my peoples back home are going to laugh. But there's a sign that says, "Go to church or the devil will get you."
Oh, my God.
I know, and I was always like, "Bleh."
That's scary.
Yeah. It's literally a sign. It's been up there for years and years and years and years. And I was like, woo, a little sketchy. Like, because obviously I grew up in a church and I have faith and I believe in God personally. That's me. But But do I feel like you have to be in church every Sunday? No. Of
I
course
agree.
not.
I feel like it's more about how you live your life. Because
Exactly.
otherwise, like some people can go to church every day, but it's like very hypocritical.
Yes.
Like they're doing the crazy shit.
Oh, yes, they do.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing to me. I look at it more of what's in your heart, how you treat people, kindness.
100%. Yes.
Let's see. Well, oh my goodness. I can't believe that I literally think that oh, wait. Just kidding. I have another page.
Good. We love them.
Well, when you say, well, I might could.
Oh, God.
Right.
I'd be like, might, could what?
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be going back and forth in a loop with me.
Well, you just say, I might, or maybe, but like in the way that we say it, we're like, well, I might could. And then you just kind of like, it's to be assumed.
It sounds really cute, but what is cute, to be assumed? Right. Like might, could what?
So it's like, I might could, but maybe I won't.
Oh.
Yeah. So possible willingness, if you will, or the ability to do something, but will we? We don't know.
Okay.
Maybe not.
I feel like if like you could see my thoughts, it's like a million question marks. Like I'd be looking at someone blankly.
Yes.
Like, huh?
And, the South is about presentation. So if someone be like, well, can you do this? I'm like, well, I might could.
Oh.
Maybe. Like, especially.
I'm like, is that a yes or a no?
Right, exactly. I think it's in the way if someone is presenting something to you.
Right.
In kind of like a aggressive way,
It's like negative. Like no, I'm not going to do it. But if they're like, I might could, it'll be like, yes, of course I'll do it.
Yeah. Or maybe.
Yeah, now I'm just confused. Now I just feel like,
so,
are they going to do it?
So like, okay, so just give an example. My mom, I give her crap every now and then. Mm-hmm. So she'll be like, well, are you going to do this? Are you going to have, I'm like, well, I might could. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not.
Oh, I love it.
Maybe.
Okay.
So that's just kind of where
that
is
so Southern.
From. It is.
Love it.
Yes. Well, I'll be.
Like I'll be damned?
Well, more of no, because it's more, well, I'll be. It's more of an expression of surprise.
I think ours would be like, well, I'll be buttered on both sides.
Yeah. And same thing as like, goodness gracious. Well, goodness gracious.
See, you can take any words that anyone would just say and make it sound so sweet or cut you to the bone.
Yes.
One of the two. I'm never sure which.
I think I had mentioned to you this earlier in the week. My God-given talent is verbal warfare, right?
It really is.
And
I'm a little scared for myself sometimes.
No.
I've never experienced the wrath
of
Ash.
It can be so harsh.
Yeah, you can cut me down to my knees.
I mean, I wouldn't do that to you because you've given me no reason whatsoever. Nah. One of my personal favorites, and you and I have talked about this, whatever gets you high will always bring you down.
I like that one.
I do enjoy that one.
Yes.
It's so true, too, though,
It is true.
Just think about it. Whatever gets you to this point of bliss can also get you back down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
That reminds me of a quote.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever nourishes you also destroys you.
Correct.
And it's like even water. Like you need water to nourish you, but you can drown.
But you can literally drown.
You know what I mean? You need food to nourish you, but you can also like overeat or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's true.
So that's
a good saying.
I love it. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's something, it's like a humbling thing, remember that, because what's going to bring you up can come down.
Yeah, easily. What goes up comes down.
100%.
There you go. But you said it in a cool way.
Well.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay. I've got a couple for you.
Yes, please.
You tell me if they're Southern or not, or I'm just like making crap up. Okay. So we said bless your heart.
Yep.
I had y'all.
Yep.
Did I say it good?
Y'all. That was no, do it the other way. Y'all. Yes. Got it.
Teach me how to speak. Like, give me one phrase that I can imitate and see if I can nail it.
Okay. You're walking up to a group of friends, right?
Okay.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Okay. All right. What y'all doing?
What y'all doing? Like, would someone be like, she's American, or what the hell drug is she on? What the hell drug is she on?
Yeah, maybe a little bit because because you're,
Does
You have
the
a beautiful
Australian
accent
always
as well.
come out?
I think it could, yeah.
Okay, give me one more.
Okay. Or well, you just have to say it. Bless it.
Bless it.
Bless it.
Bless it.
Well, just not it. You're like emphasizing that, but just bless it.
Bless it.
There you go. You got it.
Okay.
Yes.
Howdy.
Oh, howdy.
You do
partner.
say that?
I don't as
like
much.
if I saw you in the street, would you be like howdy or would you just be like hey y'all?
I'd say hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
Because I mean howdy, people do say it, but
I
it's
thought maybe
more
that
of
was
like
Texan.
a sarcastic. Yeah, I would say more Texan maybe, or even more like a sarcastic in a
howdy
way.
partner.
Well, howdy. Hey, what's up?
Fixin' to.
I'm fixing to do it.
I don't even know what it means. I just looked it up and I thought it sounded very southern.
Yes, so you're about to do something. I'm fixing to.
I'm fixing to paint the house.
Yeah, I'm fixing to paint the house.
Okay. But you would just say I'm fixing to.
Yeah, fixing to.
Ain't. Is it like, do you often use that?
Oh, yeah. I ain't going.
I ain't going.
I ain't going. No, count me out. I ain't going.
So if you're at work and you're trying to be professional, are you now not using these ain'ts? Are you now trying to be very professional? Like, I won't be doing that or I will be. You're not like, I ain't doing that. Yeah.
I try to reel it in, but
I feel like
I try to. But, also I embrace it. But I can tell, people, you can kind of tell if you're kind of getting under someone's skin. But this gets under people's skin? Sometimes.
I don't like them.
Me neither. Sometimes, but you know what, though? You can't let me know it's getting under your skin. You think I
you'll
give
just
a
do
damn?
it worse.
You think I give a damn?
You'll be ain'ts and all this all the time. Okay, I got one more, which I don't even know what it means.
Mm-hmm.
Dixie.
No, it's just like, I think it's just.
Is it a place? Is it a area?
No.
Is it does it just mean the South?
I think it, to me, personally, and maybe I'll be corrected. I hope I'm not, but it's just a place in this, like the South, Dixieland.
That's what I keep hearing, but I wasn't sure what it meant.
Yeah.
Okay, we're way over time, but I'm just enjoying our conversation so much that I have to do this truth or lies.
Okay.
I have some about Alabama.
Okay.
Because I figure it's your home state, and
hopefully
you should know these.
Yes.
The capital city of Alabama is Birmingham. Truth or a lie?
Oof. I think is it Montgomery? I think it's Montgomery.
You're good. It is.
Yeah, okay.
I'm impressed. I honestly would have thought it was Birmingham. Is that the bigger city?
It is a bigger city. It's way bigger than Montgomery.
I think I've driven through Birmingham, so I guess to me it was like that seemed it.
But Montgomery. Yeah.
Okay, number 2. Alabama's nickname is the Heart of Dixie.
I think that might be true.
It's true.
Okay.
Not going to lie, I thought it was Sweet Home Alabama.
No, that's just.
Is that just on number plates?
That's just a phrase. Yeah.
But I see it on.
Yeah, I mean,
we
might
got
can see
license
it, and of course
plates.
you gotta. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it is on.
It's
the
on
license
the license plate. Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Number 3, Alabama is known for being one of the largest producers of peanuts in the United States.
So
you've already said this.
True. Peanut Festival.
Yes. So approximately half of the peanuts grown in the US are grown near Dothan, Alabama. Mm-hmm. Dothan, known as the peanut capital of the world, is also home to the nation's largest peanut festival. I want to go. When is it?
I think it's in October. I'm 100% sure it's in October, perhaps. It's definitely during the fall.
Okay.
You can get some lovely weather. I love fall
and side note, do you like boiled peanuts?
Do you mean boiled peanuts?
Boiled?
Yeah. Yes, I love them.
Oh, you do? They're so
you had
soggy.
Them.
I had them when we were driving to the Outer Banks in North Carolina.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And
this girl gave us a couple to try.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, they're disgusting. They're like
it's
soggy,
slimy,
soggy peanut.
Yeah.
But I felt so bad for her that I actually bought
You're such
I don't even call them
person.
a cup. They were in a cup.
Yeah, they're in a
I just wanted to give her the money, and then I literally got out to the car, and Mum's like, "Do you like them?" And I'm like, "Oh, no." Oh, and then at the next gas station, I literally threw them in the bin. But I just didn't want to I didn't want to be not Southern.
You're just the sweetest. Thank you for that. But I feel like we might need to do like a round 2. try it maybe again, or you're like absolutely
I
not?
would give it a go. I'll give anything a go twice.
I love some boiled peanuts.
If you love them, then I should love them.
No, you don't have to, but I'm
I
telling
would
you
give 'em a
that
go.
you can give them another
I could have had a bad batch.
Come to, because you got to go
Like
to
it
the
might
peanut
not have been
festival.
fresh.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
yeah.
Well, just in small and not, salty enough. You got to have this.
It's
right
true. I
amount of
probably
salt,
did. Yeah.
you know?
I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
The state bird of Alabama is a magpie.
I don't think that's true. I don't think it's true, but I have no idea
What it is?
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's a yellowhammer, which is a type of woodpecker
Oh my
found in the
gosh.
southeast United States.
I'm ashamed.
And one of the cool nicknames that Alabama is known for is the Yellowhammer State.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Well, now it makes
Now
sense
that I say it.
because we'll go into Alabama football games.
With Yellowhammers?
Yellowhammer, Rammer, Jammer, or something like
Oh,
that.
I wouldn't have known, but yeah, now I know.
Sorry,
okay.
guys.
The first Mardi Gras in America was held in Mobile, Alabama.
Mobile,
Alabama. That's a bloody tongue twister. Alabama.
Mobile, Alabama.
Mobile, Alabama.
I think that might be true.
Surprisingly, it is, and this is the hardest part for me to understand.
Right.
It was held in 1703. I
Yes.
can't get my head around that. Do you think it was all rainbowy back then?
No, I don't think so.
Not at all.
Not at all.
I can't even imagine
No.
a single person doing a Mardi Gras in 1703.
I think
I can't even imagine it in 1903.
Yeah, no, me neither. 17. That is
And-
very interesting.
No offense, but in Alabama?
Right. That's not where
I mean, I
Mardi Gras-
don't picture. Yes.
Yeah.
Would you call that a blue state? No, a red state.
Red state, yes.
So the blue is the more liberal
Yes.
and a red is the more Republican?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about politics.
No, it's, I try to stay out of it.
Oh, I don't
Politics
even get
to me
involved.
are like, bleh,
Yep. Alabama has the least amount of snails in the United States.
I feel like that might be, we have them, I think, but false, true? I don't know. I know
It's a lie.
it is. I was about to say, I think that, obviously I've seen so many snails out in this side of the country.
No. Well,
No?
I'm not
Okay.
saying you're a liar. I'm saying you probably have. But Alabama has the most snails, more than 40% of all the snails in the country, to be specific.
Yeah.
And this is attributed to Alabama's diverse ecosystem that features an abundant amount of rivers and streams.
Yes.
Fascinating.
The creek.
And what?
The creek?
You're saying,
Creeks.
please
creeks.
tell me you don't say creek.
I do not say creek, but a lot of people
I hear
call it a
people say
creek.
here, say crick, and I'm like
Yeah.
I crick my neck.
Yeah.
you know?
No, right. Yeah.
Do you say that? Like have a crick
I
in
have
your
a
neck?
creek in my neck. Yeah.
Yeah.
I say creek, but
Yeah.
yes, we have
That
lots
is
of creeks
creek.
and rivers and lakes and
It's like some people say here, say Washington, like
Yeah.
nails on a chalkboard, like
Yeah.
instead of Washington, or
Yes.
like I'm going to wash my clothes.
yes.
Not loving
Washington.
that for
Yeah,
us.
no, I don't like that either.
Alabama is known as the birthplace of the civil rights movement. Truth or a lie?
Lie.
It's true.
What? Oh my God.
Montgomery, Alabama was a significant hub of the civil rights movement. It's where Rosa Parks famously refused to give up her seat on a bus,
Okay.
leading to the Montgomery bus boycott. The city is also where Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. led the Selma to Montgomery marches for voting rights.
I am so ashamed.
I would be because
Yeah.
I actually thought you were very Alabamian.
I am
and now
Alabamian, but
I'm-
I did not pay attention in history class.
Yeah. The windshield wiper was invented in Alabama.
I think that's true.
It is.
Yes.
By Mary Anderson in 1903. She was a real estate
How
developer.
can I know that and know
Not
that
know
that's
about the
true
civil
and not the
rights.
civil rights? I am ashamed. Okay, I'm so sorry, my friends.
Don't be ashamed.
I was good in science.
You've
obviously.
been here 5 years. Things like you forget. Like I forget Australian things.
But I've never been good at. But that is that's a low.
You're a jack of all trades. Don't beat yourself up.
Yeah, I'm a little bit ashamed of that one.
Don't
Sorry.
be. Okay. The first 911 call was made in Alabama.
I don't think so.
It's true.
What?
2 p.m. on February 16th, 1968, the first 911 call was made from Haleyville. Have you heard of that?
No.
Alabama. Senator Rankin Feet was the first to dial the 3 digits. There was no emergency at the time. Instead, the call was a claim for bragging rights.
Wow.
Interesting.
That is very interesting.
It
Never
is.
heard of it.
And finally, Alabama had an alligator wrestling problem in the 1990s.
Probably, yes.
Oh, my God. I love that you think this. It's a lie. It was a bear wrestling problem.
What?
Even more disturbing.
Oh my gosh.
That sounds cruel. Can you imagine wrestling a bear?
No.
I want to hug a bear.
I want to love on it if it would love on me, but like,
yeah.
why would you want to fight it?
I
Like,
have no
also,
idea.
what makes you think that you can take on a bear?
I don't know.
What makes you think you can take on a crocodile or not a crocodile? That's
I mean, I see that being a more thing that you would wrestle a crocodile.
Yeah, a crocodile
bear?
or an alligator. Alligators are where we're from, you know, tons and tons.
Do you have some in Alabama?
Oh, yeah.
Because I know they're in what's that place?
Everglades.
Florida. Yes.
Yeah. No, we got a lot of them too. Yeah.
Like you have to be careful if you go down to the local beach.
They can wash up on the beach from time to time, sure. I mean, wash up, not dead. They're alive.
Yeah, like
but yeah,
chomping.
Scary. Same thing for Australia, right?
Oh yeah, we have crocs. We have sharks.
Yes. Yeah. And it is true. Like they say a lot of things can kill you in Australia, huh?
It's true, but I feel like you don't see them.
So
you know what I mean?
Those big, huge, scary spiders.
I do. Like in the corner of your house, you can have one like the size of a dinner plate.
That is.
It'll be harmless.
Oh my God, no.
I don't like them. Like when I see them there, I'm like, ew. And then I feel like if I look away and then it's gone, I panic.
Okay.
I have a bad thing. I suck them up with the vacuum and then I have to leave the vacuum running for like half an hour to make sure it's like sucked into the dust.
Oh my God.
That sounds cruel. I need to stop talking.
No.
That is it. It has been an absolute pleasure.
Oh my gosh, thanks for having
me. Will
me.
You come back?
Oh my gosh, yes.
100%?
Yes, and I would like to say if there's anything, Southern phrases or parables that my friends, hopefully if they hear this, can bestow upon me for this next episode.
Yes.
Because I feel like I covered a lot, but
we
there's
did, but
so many.
We didn't even talk about food.
No.
There's like so many things. Like I wanted to ask about grits. There's a million things like Southern dishes and home style cooking and that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we just need to get you back.
Okay, yeah. This has been a
while. Any questions or feedback, please reach out to our Facebook page, leave us a voicemail, links in the show notes. If you'd like to support us and buy me a coffee next week, jump onto buymeacoffee.com/G'dayUSA, rate and review us. And as we always say, Ashleigh, if it's not 5 stars.
Oh.
Have you ever listened to this show?
Yes, I have.
What do I always say? If it's not 5 stars,
I don't know.
Don't bother.
Oh, don't bother.
Oh, my God.
I don't know. I don't remember it. I'm sorry. Is it at the very end?
At the very end. What would a Southern thing be? Instead of saying if it's not 5 stars, don't bother, what would we say it in if it's not 5 stars, bless your heart?
Yeah, well, then, bless it.
Oh, if it's not 5 stars, bless it.
Just bless it.
Love it.
Just forget it. Don't even go there.
Don't bother.
Don't bother. Don't go there. Don't go there with me.
Oh,
yeah.
Don't go there with me. Okay, well, thank you so much. Love you heaps.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Oh, I love that.